Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I actually don't have the tights on because we will be trying them on later on in the video. This is a video that's part of my inspired series, and I have a very special superstar who has inspired me to actually do this video. Actually, it's a two-part superstar duo kind of action. So on the one hand, we have Beyonce. Beyonce was recently seen wearing these tights, and I saw them on her Instagram, and I knew as soon as they came out that I was going to get my hands on them. However, this video is also in celebration of Nancy Djchronicals, who is a fashion designer here in the UK, in London. I don't think she's based in the UK, but actually she's from Europe, and I love her styles. I've been super into the really feminine expression that she has. Everything is always so delicate. She has really gorgeous mini black dresses that I always feel are so flattering. So the real story was that I was actually going to pick up these tights from Nancy way before I saw the Beyonce picture. However, I wasn't sure about these tights because there's a little thigh section, and I wasn't sure if it was going to fit my thighs, so I opted not to pick them up. But as soon as I saw Beyonce sporting these ones, I knew I had to get my hands on them, particularly because they have the little like stretchy bit in the thigh area, which I figured would probably work for my dimensions a little bit better. So today we are trying on these coveted tights. Oh, actually, let me even find out how much they are because I don't remember. These are expensive, guys. These are expensive. So I managed to find these on the website called Farfetched, and when I got them there was like the last few remaining, so I'm not too sure if they're going to come back in stock anytime soon. But if you do have your eye on them, keep an eye out for the Farfetched website and a few other retailers as well. If I find them, I will link them down below. Now here's the thing, they are a little bit pricey, guys. These retail for £445. I think that's the most expensive tights that I've got on my channel. That's the most I've spent on tights, period, on my channel in one sitting anyway. So, oh girl, I did manage to get a little discount code, but it took off like £66. But all in all, very, very pricey. I picked these up in a size medium as well. Medium was like the largest size that you could get. It went, I think it was extra small, small, and then medium. So anything bigger than that, I'm afraid you won't be able to find your size. Now, here's the thing. Quick thing, right? I picked these up from Farfetched. The delivery was £11, super fast delivery, but I guess you expect that for that price point. I'm not so impressed by the way that it came delivered. It was delivered like in this bag, which is like a a paper bag, and then like in this plastic bag, which I'm just gonna say it like this, right? For the price point and for the designer, I think they could have done better. You know what I mean? Especially for me, I'm a bit of a collector with my pieces, and I like to keep them in, you know, a really good condition so that I can kind of like, you know, just fawn over them basically and keep them nicely stacked away. But I will not be keeping my tights in this bag. I wish they had given us like a duster bag or even something with the Nancy logo or branding or something like that, because this is just, this ain't it. So what I'm gonna say is, if you're interested in these tights, wait for them to come out through My Teresa or Browns or maybe Harvey Nichols or some of the other places, because they have much better presentation, shall we say. I mean, they also have minimalist presentation. You know, you don't want to like spend too much on packaging and waste it, but their minimalist is much more elevated, shall we say. But anyway, let's get on to the actual tights, shall we? So just for reference, let me open this real quick. So for reference, I'm 5'3", and I'm a UK size 8/10, and if I've put on a bit of weight, I can be a size 12. So sometimes with tights you can go by the weight. You know, they usually give you the height to weight chart, but my weight fluctuates so much that I tend not to like go by that. So I usually pick up a small/medium when I'm getting tights, and luckily I tried these on earlier and they do actually fit really well. So they fit really well, they've got the right length and everything else, but they're just a little, if you've got fuller thighs than me, this ain't gonna work, but you'll see anyway. So let's go through the specs. And let me tell you, when you're looking at them like this, you're gonna be like, what? You know what I mean? They're not gonna really give you £445. They kind of just look like what they look like. But what I will say is they're designed really, really well. Like they feel more like a piece, like a legging that you'd have in your collection versus just tights. So for that, I kind of appreciate the styling. This mesh is also not too delicate. It's not like nylon. It's not super fine. It's more like the material, the mesh material that you get on clothing versus like the nylon that you'd get on actual tights and stockings. So that makes it a little bit more durable, which is good because you are less likely to like cause any holes and rips. Actually, I don't think you will, because it's that mesh material that you'd find on clothing. Then it does have one of the details that I really appreciate about this is the seams. I love the seams. I love seams, and you'll see them better when I'm trying them on, but there are front seams and there are back seams. I feel like the fashion industry is really embracing that right now, because I've seen lots of designers with that. I have still got the tags on, I haven't taken them off, so they're just kind of like flopping around everywhere. So the description says stretch tulle, black medium, tulle tights with cutout. So these are the tulle material, which I've tried before from a brand called Transparens, and I do like that material. Again, it's not as delicate as normal nylon, so that's why it works in the favor of anybody who's trying to wear them. And like I mentioned, it's a size medium. Now, the most interesting part is obviously the thigh section, because it's cut out. Now you'll see it better when I do actually try it on, but it is cut out. So you've got the little space there, the negative space, but it has these little like almost bra straps, bra-like straps that you can use to hook on so that they'll stretch over your thighs, which is so unique, right? So unique. And then at the bottom, which I really like, it's a little bit of detailing that's very akin to the Nenski brand, or Nensi, sorry. She has the heel cutout at the bottom. Okay, there's the heel cutout, so your heel is exposed, and also the toe separator. And this is very useful for if you want to be wearing sandal heels that have like the little pinch where your big toe is. Very, very useful for that. So I quite like that. That's a little bit of detailing that is often missed, but it makes a big difference when you're trying to style an outfit, because this just helps you kind of maneuver different heels and heel styles and things like that. So I really like how these are made. I mean, they're very much in keeping with her brand, which I very much appreciate. And I feel like these are like a collector's edition. Like, you're not gonna get these to flaunt every single day of your life, unlikely, but if it's New Year's, or if you've got somewhere really fancy to go, I would actually even say you could probably wear these to a festival or something and like style it really well. So yeah, they're definitely a collector's and fashion item. It's a fashion item. So let's go ahead and get these on. So I basically have them on, but I wanted to show you the little detailing on the thigh because I've already done this section. But there's a little hook, it's not a hook, sorry. There's a hook on this side, but there's little like strap area here that you can pull to basically get more length, so it can go around your thigh. So you basically just pull it to get the length that you want, and then adjust the hook, and then it should go around. Now my thighs are a little bit fuller than the models, so I'm gonna pull it quite far out. All right, so this is a little bit odd, but this is what the feet area is looking like. I'm hoping you guys can pick up the separation between the big toe and everything else, but it's super comfortable. It's actually also quite loose fitting, so if you have bigger feet than me, I'm a size 3, I'm UK size 3, so if you have bigger feet than me, you'll be able to fit it for sure. And then at the back, like I mentioned, the heel is cut out too, so you've got different options for the types of shoes that you can wear. Now I will go ahead and put on my pointy shoes because that's just what I like, but for any of you guys interested, this is what that looks like. Okay, so I have them on. This is what they look like from the side, at least. I'm going to put a full length here so you guys can see what it looks like, you know, from the front as a proper view. And these are really nice. They're really nice. Now, here's the thing. They are actually made to be on the long side, I guess because I picked up a medium. So I feel like they're ruching a little bit, like here on my main part, the main part of my leg. So if you're taller or if you have longer legs, you're gonna like this, right? If you're a little bit shorter, you have like more petite proportions, I don't know, it might kind of like, it has this, it's not terrible, it's not uncomfortable or anything, but you can see where it's like, okay, there's a little bit more material there than maybe there should be. Now I'm thinking about whether or not it would make sense to exchange these for a small, but honestly from the way the clasp went around my thighs, you know, I am a little bit tubby on my thighs, I don't think the small would work. I think I would struggle to get this band around my thighs if I got the small. So I think the medium is the right size for me at least. But these are fun. These are fun tights. These are a showstopper. They definitely add a little bit of flair and pizzazz to whatever outfit that you've got, especially if it's a little black dress like I've got here. And Natasha definitely knows how to make like some very elegant, sensual, feminine dresses. And like I mentioned before, I love her little black dresses. They always look so good. But there's some other long flowy ones as well that I'm super interested in. So I'm a big fan of her house anyway, like her design house. I really like the pieces, but these are a nice addition, I feel like. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Let me know what you thought about the tights below. Did I nail the look? Did I not nail the look? I have so much fun with these inspired series. I love being able to kind of play in tights and recreate these fashion looks. It's always a lot of fun for me. But let me know what you thought about them in the comment section below. If I said description section earlier, I meant the comment section. And make sure you check out the description section as well, so you can see everywhere else where you can find my content. Hopefully you're doing well, and I will catch you in my next one. Bye.